Hey everyone, and welcome to the club, and welcome to another Pokemon Fusion Challenge. Today we'll be fusing Tepig and Nuzleaf. Let's get started with the eyes. I'm going to start on the left side with a big oval. So starting from the top, curve around to the bottom, and we'll pull that back up towards the top. We're going to leave a gap in the center and draw the same thing on the right side. So we're going to line up the top, starting from the top here, curving down towards the bottom, and we'll just pull that back up towards the top. Let's layer in some eyelids. So on the left side here, we're going to curve down towards the inside. Starting at the top, we're going to curve down and then in. We'll do the same thing on the right side. So we're going to line up the bottom here, curving up and out towards the right. Now let's layer the pupils underneath the eyelids. So it's basically a half oval, just tucked in underneath. So starting up here, we curve down towards the bottom and then back up. Let's do the same thing on the right side. Starting up here, we're going to curve down towards the bottom, and we'll just pull that back up to the top. We're going to add a little highlight oval at the top left side. So up here on the left, we're going to curve down. We'll pull that back up. On the inside on the right, it's just going to be tucked in a little bit further. So right here, we're going to curve down and then pull that up. We're going to color the bottom area in black. Let's move in between the eyes just down below here and draw in Tepig's snout. So it's basically an oval. Starting from the top, we're going to draw a tiny little snout. Goes around like this. And now inside, we're going to draw two little lines. One on the left, and then one on the right. On the sides here, I'm just going to pull these up with a little curve to the outside. Curving up and out towards the eye on the left, up and out towards the eye on the right. Now just below the snout, we're going to draw in the mouth. So we're going to start just below here and curve up and out towards the right. Curving up just to the side of the snout. Now we're going to connect those 2 points with a curve along the bottom, almost like a half circle. Coming down, then back up. On the side here, we just want to draw a little curve for the tongue. Now the head's basically a big circle. So we want to start at the very top here in the middle. We're going to start just left of center and curve around the eye and then down towards the chin, just underneath the mouth. So we're going to start up here, curving out, around the eye, and we'll pull this down just below the mouth. We're going to go back up to the top and step over towards right and draw the same thing. We're going to connect down towards the bottom of the chin. Curving around the eye, coming down towards the bottom. We just want to make our way towards that point there. I'm just going to blend this in along the bottom there. Now let's layer in the bottom edge of Nuzleaf's mask. So from this tip here, we're going to step down and curve out towards the side of the head. Curving down and out. We'll do the same thing on the right. So step down, curving down and out towards the right. Let's draw on the top edge of the mask. So in the middle, we're going to step up to right here. I'm going to draw a point right in the middle. From here, I'm going to curve up and out towards the right, over the eye. And we'll do the same thing on the left. So we're going to curve up and out towards the left, over the eye, to the side of the head. Now I just want to layer in the little patch in Tepig's nose. So we're going to step down from that point, draw another point, and I'm going to curve down to the side of the nose here. Just to the side. We'll do the same thing on the right, curving down. Now at the top of the head, I'm going to draw in two leaves going outward. So in the middle here, I'm going to draw a little point in between two of those lines. I'm going to curve up and out towards the left. And then I'll do the same thing on the right, curving up and out towards the right. Now I'm going to take these 2 points and curve them in. I'm going to leave a little gap on the inside. Starting on the left, I'm going to curve down. Now I'm going to pull this in towards the line, and I'm going to stop right about there. I'm going to connect those 2 points with a curve going down. Let's do the same thing on the right side. So starting here, curving down, I'm going to pull this in to right about there. Now I'm going to curve this in towards the top of the head. At the top of the leaves here, I'm just going to add two little lines for the stem. So right in here, I'm just going to follow that same curve up. We'll do the same thing on the left side. So right up here, we're going to curve down to right there. Now that we got the head, let's draw in the body. So just on the sides here, I'm going to step down and draw on the side of the hips. So right here, I'm going to curve down and out. So it's sort of bending outwards. I'm going to move over towards the right and draw the same thing, curving outwards. I'm going to take these 2 points and just come down towards a center point. Curving down and then in. I'll do the same thing on the right. So I'm just going to curve out and just connect with the bottom line on the right. I'm going to add two little dots in the chest here. So on the left, let's draw a little black dot. Over on the right, I'll do the same thing. From here, let's add in the arms. So I'm going to have the arms up in fists. So we're going to start on the left side first. So from this point, I'm going to step up just underneath the face and curve down and out towards the left. Now I'm going to curve up the forearm. So I'm going to step down and curve up. Let's do the same thing on the right side. So from this point, I'm going to step up, curve down and out towards the right. Now I'm going to overlap and curve up towards the wrist. Let's go back to the left side. I'm going to draw the thumb curled around behind the fingers. So from this point, I'm going to curve around in towards the head, and I'm just going to pull it down. From here, I want to curve in the opposite direction with a short curve, going up like that. Right up here, I'm going to step up and draw on the edge of the thumb, curving in. Now we're going to go back to the top of the thumb here. We're going to curve around the knuckle and then back in. I'm just going to aim towards this point here. So right here, we're going to curve around, and I'm just going to aim it back towards the opposite side of the wrist. Now from here, I just want to follow this curve down towards the elbow. So curving down to right there. Now I'm going to curve this back up behind the body. So just following that same curve in behind the body. Let's do the same thing on the right side. So from here, we're going to start with the thumb first. Curving around and just pulling it down. From here, I just want to curve up in the opposite direction with a short curve. From this point, we're going to step up and curve in the bottom of the thumb. Now at the top of this curve, like we did here on the left side, we're going to curve around the knuckle and then just pull it back in, aiming towards this side of the wrist. Let's draw on the bottom of the arm, so we're going to follow that curve all the way down towards the elbow, and we're going to curve this back up behind the body, curving up. Let's work our way down the legs. So in the middle here at this point, I'm just going to draw a short line coming down. Now on the sides of the hip, I just want to curve around and then back in towards that center point, almost like a circle. So on the left side, we're going to curve around and then just pull that up towards that middle point. We'll do the same thing on the right, starting on the hip, curving around. We'll just pull that up in towards the middle. We're going to add some little separation lines in here. Starting on the side of the hip on the left, we're going to curve over and then down. Let's do that same thing on the right. So starting at the same point, curving up and out. We're going to step down here and draw one more curve. Curving down towards that middle point. We'll curve out towards the right side. Now let's tuck the legs in underneath the pants. So from this point in the middle, we're going to step over towards the left, curve down towards the heel. We step over towards the right and curve down towards the heel on the right. Now from here, we're going to curve the bottoms of the feet. So from the heel to the toe, draw a little curve. We'll do the same thing on the right side. Now we're going to curve the top of the foot. So on the left side here, I'm just going to curve up and in. On the right, we'll curve up and in. Now I'm going to layer the legs in underneath the pants. So from this point, I'm going to step over and curve up and out. Up and out. We'll do the same thing on the right side. Curving up. The final thing I'm going to add is Tepig's tail. So we're going to start with a little circle on the side of the body here. Starting from the top. And curving around. I'm just going to simply attach it to the body here. So right on the side of the circle, we're going to curve in behind the leg, step down, and draw that same curve. And that's pretty much it. There's our Pokemon fusion for today between Tepig and Nuzleaf. I need a cool name for this character, so add your suggestion in the comments below and send us your art challenges as well. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.